What is globalization to you in a personal sense? How has it affected your current mindset, life situations, and the like?
Okay, so for me, globalization means the process or how technological or social cultural was formed and improved. It also means the spread of products. Globalization developed economies all over the world. For me, globalization brought a lot of advantages in which it helps things more easier, just like technology. It helps people work more easier and faster and more efficient. And it also improves the state of the world in so many ways, such as solve economic problems, and globalization transform and continue to shape worldwide.
What do you think is the greatest challenge posited on regionalization and globalization in the Philippines? And how can this challenge be addressed accordingly?
So we all know that globalization improves and develops the nation. But as we look on the other side, as the government in the Philippines improve and become more modernized, the poor become more poorer. And in reality, they do not longer look back to those who are in need and tend to improve the government but do not take action on poverty here in the Philippines. For me, it can be addressed if we can solve corruption and manage poverty. This will improve our country and also protect human rights in the Philippines.
What are the aspects that hinder Philippines from becoming a first world country and why?
In my own opinion, the aspect that hinders Philippines from becoming a first world country includes corruption. Corruption has led to many negative effects including poverty, financial loss, and most importantly, Philippines isn't improving due to corruption by the government. Government corruption in the Philippines was the root cause of the problem here in our country. Filipinos usually suffers the consequences of the people in the government and leads them to suffer poverty. These are the ones that the common aspect that hinders Philippines to improve and become better.
As a Filipino youth of today, what can you contribute so that the Philippines will have a chance to be in the clusters of the global north countries? Expound your answers.
For me, things that I can contribute as a Filipino citizen so that Filipino will have a chance to be in the global north country is to be a responsible Filipino citizen by volunteering in activities that may help improve the community. And in my own opinion, we can improve our country by combating poverty in the Philippines. We all know that poverty is one of the main problems in our country. And by having a greater access to education, we can combat poverty. As a youth, we can promote free tutorials for children and youth to help them gain basic skills. We can also share what we have learned as nurses to spread regarding health education for them to be knowledgeable about it and may also be, they were able to share it with other people too.
What do you think are the major problems faced by leaders in the global community in terms of global governance? How do these issues affect you on a personal level?
In today's generation, the major problems faced by the leaders includes COVID-19 pandemic. There were a lot of programs and activities that were suspended due to this coronavirus, and this COVID-19 pandemic caused a great impact, most especially the work suspension of many individuals. Leaders in the government cannot operate or provide their programs due to this pandemic. And all of us have a different experience of COVID-19, thus I also have experience. This pandemic brought a lot of changes and causes extreme poverty due to the fact that a lot of individuals lost their jobs during these days. And I can truly say that it really affects every one of us negatively. So that is all. Thank you.